What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Friday. How your mom and them? Can't forget that part. Got to say that.
Howdy.
Oh my goodness. What a crazy week we've had, including today, which has been a smoke cloud, if you will. All that smoke that's coming from Canada has made its way to Virginia, and we're in it. We're in it to win it. It's like it almost smells like a 24/7 barbecue outside, but more like a campfire type smell.
Yeah.
And it burns your eyes, your throat, everything.
It's not that bad.
I mean, it says hazardous, but it doesn't say like very dangerous. We're not in the very over
It
to the
was
west side of the state. It's even worse. So
it was way more dangerous when the swamp caught on fire because that was like blacking out stoplights, heavy smoke, where it did hurt to breathe.
so I did I made a dessert earlier, and then I took a picture of it, and then I took a little small video of it. I'll let y'all see. We had some at the July 4th party we went to. So I was like, I'm going to try to make some myself. So I had to go to the store today to pick up my prescription. And while I was there, I was like, I'll just buy the ingredients to make it myself, which I did. Haven't tried it yet, so I don't know what it tastes like, but we're going to find out. I will, so here's the picture of it. So that is strawberry and pineapple dump cake. Now this is before before I put any whipped cream or anything. I'm gonna put whipped cream on the top and maybe get some fresh. I'm worried about getting fresh strawberries because with all that stuff going around,
It's the lettuce.
I know it's the lettuce, but I don't trust nothing right now. So, and here's the video. I don't know if I doubt there's gonna be any sound. Oops, I guess I gotta cut that one off. Here's the video. Look at it bubbling. This is like right after it came out of the oven. It's just sitting there bubbling.
Strawberry pineapple dump cake.
I think it's gonna be good.
It's bubbling.
So we'll just have to see. But that's a strawberry and pineapple dump cake.
Yeah, Creed.
You can, hey Creed, man, we've been so busy this week. I got like a ton of wire behind me. It just needs to be shipped now, honestly. I'm gonna have to double check all of them, make sure they're all good quality.
Hello,
but,
Linda. I do have a question for you, dear. Now, did you catch the part where she said she uses 2 different boxes of the cake mix?
Oh, when we were at the place, I didn't really listen to her recipe. I'm just going from just a basic pineapple and strawberry dump cake.
Okay.
And then we'll have to see. I sounded like Carl. Which Carl? Who's Carl?
Sling Blade.
Huh?
Sling Blade.
Oh, okay. I like me some of that strawberry pineapple dump cake. Hello, Bill. How you doing? So, in other news, we've had another paramotor death a couple days ago. I do believe it was on July 15th. And I don't know every single detail about what happened. I can tell you what I do know and then go from there. So I do know this guy was flying a trike. And it was a Fresh Breeze trike with a Fresh Breeze monster motor on top of it. So now, did he get his training from Captain Kirk? I don't know. They appeared to not have the answer to that. But what is Slade sending me a video of? He knows I'm doing the show. He's like, let me send him some video. Oh yeah, and yeah, Slade got that big as hell rattlesnake. Did y'all see that rattlesnake? Rattlesnake. I think it was like almost 6 feet long. That's a big one. And that's not like what we saw when we went to the fly-in, which was just a rat snake, which is pretty much harmless. That was a rattlesnake. That can hurt you. bad.
Yes, I would
So-
not have been chasing a rattlesnake.
Right? Yeah, come here. I just want to touch you.
I mean, I wouldn't have killed it, but I would not have chased it.
So, anyways, so this guy's flying a trike, and he brings his wing up, and when his wing comes up, it's way off to the right. Okay. Now, every time I've flown my trike, and especially the one time my wing has ever done that was in this field right behind my house. And when I started to come up, the wing came up and it was way over. I just shut it down. Just shut it down. It's too hard, especially since for me to try and correct that, I would have had to turn towards the trees and the fence. So I just shut it down. If your wing's off a little bit, it's easy to correct, not that big a deal. If your wing's off a lot, not a big deal, not something you want to try and correct, really, unless you got a lot of room. So apparently this guy had a bad oscillation, and oscillation is basically, if you think of the wing being like a half circle over your head, oscillation is this. And it
It's
can also
called
be this way. So
pendulum.
his wing was going left right like this. And instead of shutting his motor down, he went full throttle. Now the problem with that is if your wing pulls over to the right and you take off, you're a pendulum, so you could very well sling up in the air and you'll come slap right back down into the ground and you'll be hurt really bad. Well, this guy managed to get in the air, and instead of letting off the gas to try and let the thing fix the oscillation or go into a steady turn, which is another way to fix oscillation, you can just turn one direction and just stay there and then let off really gently. I don't know what was causing his oscillation. Don't know that for a fact. But he stayed on full throttle, and he made it a little ways past the field, but he was over some hangers, so he couldn't land straight back down. So he did a 180 and came back down the runway, still at full throttle, and for some reason his trike pointed down. So when the nose of his trike pointed down, which usually to me indicates bad hang point, you're supposed to check your hang points before you take off with your trike. You don't want to take off and then your trike is this way. The front tire needs to be higher than the rear tires. But anyways, so when he was pointing down like this, pushing the gas, it basically pushed him right down into the ground, and he stayed full throttle the entire time, which still does not make 100% sense. Anyways, he passed away. He was 60 years old. He previously was a foot launcher. He had got out of the sport for 10 years and bought a trike. That's why I'm not sure who trained him, because if he was in the sport 10 years ago, there wasn't as many schools then for sure. And then now he bought a trike from who knows where. He could have got it used. He didn't have to buy it from Flight Junkies. So he ended up with a Fresh Breeze, and but it killed him. And there was a couple more pilots there that saw what happened. They rushed over him, gave him CPR until the ambulance showed up. Unfortunately, we're not able to save him, but it just, I don't know if it was a lack of training or what it is, but even when John was really new, and I told him, dude, if anything is off whatsoever, shut it down. It is so much easier to set your wing back up and try again than try and force it to get in the air. You're not trying to win any award or anything by getting in the air quick. So it's always better just shut it down and start over. Not to mention the fact, if you're on a trike, you're not even exerting any energy like you do when you foot launch. So yeah, he was 60 years old. Yeah, exactly, Bill. So it's sad to see. Regardless, I don't like seeing any pilots or anybody getting hurt, really. But I don't like seeing paramotor pilots getting hurt, and then it really kind of comes down to the more pilots that get hurt, Is the FAA going to start throwing rules on us? I don't know. Maybe they should. Maybe they should. Maybe they should require us to get a license. But I do think that once you have said license, I don't think it should be something you have to pay for yearly. And I think, once you get your license, I think that should be it, done. But I like it the way it is. I agree with John. I like it the way it is. But if it's going to stop these crazy folks from going out there and just self-training and getting hurt, I'm not, like I said, we don't know who trained this guy. Maybe he's self-taught. I don't know. But the ones that do get hurt because of self-training, that's terrible. It just is. Hello, Wally. So, yeah, we may have a special guest Sunday. I'm not saying who it is. Neither is Munchkin. But if this person decides to, then maybe we will do a quick live Sunday. It will depend. I will see. So I've been in my office just trying. I did get my vape rack put back together, which I can try to show y'all. If I can get my camera turned around there, I guess. I got it finally put back together. Wow, if I can move my there we go. Let's see if I go the right way. Yep, there we go. And then we'll zoom in on it some. I should have had this preset and I wouldn't have to do this, but yeah, there it's all back in there, standing up the way it should be on that row and the row below it. I haven't gone down to the third row yet, so
don't scan down and show your floor. The people will never recover.
no, my floor is fine. Have you been in my office?
No, I don't go in there.
Well, there you
Scary.
go. My floor is pretty good, actually.
It's frightening.
Where's your regulated spade? The spade is on the far left at the top, which is hidden right now by my damn, what are those mods called? The Pink Panther one and stuff. Wow, I can't think of what it's called right now. It starts with an S.
Scott says it's next to his top side.
No, the top side's somewhere else. I don't know where the top side is.
Stubby, your pink stubby.
That's it, Stubby. Yes. Thank you, darn thing. I'm like, I knew it started with an S. I just couldn't think of what it was. Yeah, I got the 21700 and the 18650 Stubby that's sitting right in front of it. Hello, Neil. You missed all the good stuff. We skipped all that. I was trying to make people hungry when I first start the show, make y'all hungry. I don't know. Maybe it would be bad to do
It's
just
bubbling.
show the strawberry pineapple dump cake just bubbling away there.
Strawberry pineapple
Don't you hate
dump
that
cake.
when you're hungry and then you see food and you're like, oh man,
It's bubbling.
Eat some of that stuff.
She didn't get any vanilla ice cream to go with it.
Vanilla ice cream will be great with it. We do need some
It
vanilla
would.
ice cream. I think that'll go great. I've got a bunch of power banks, but this one it was in the back of this office chair. How did it get back there?
Are you sure that's not the power bank for the office chair? For the lights?
No, well, the other thing is the wire is ripped out of the power bank. What's up, Jazzy? I was able to update the MQ Plus. I got the firmware and updated it. No problemo. However, I tried to update the PureMax V2 and my computer won't see it. And I have the SX link, which is, I got it laying around here somewhere because I was just using it, and it's just like, no device detected. And I read all the facts and everything, and it says that it's supposed to just automatically detect it. Well, it didn't. So what I carried with me instead today was the Nexi. I got the Nexi with me. So there's that. Yeah, wow, now I don't even see the SX link. Oh, it's It's on the cable. That's why I don't see it. There it is. See, it's even lit up. But when you plug in that mod to it, it doesn't go into. It just starts charging, and it doesn't go into any kind of firmware update mode, and it doesn't say, hey, you know, blah blah blah. So whatever. It is what it is. I never had an issue with oscillation with my charger. You know, and that's weird that you say that, Slade, because now when I trained and I flew on an Atom 80, which is nuts considering how heavy, you know, I was every bit of 240 pounds. That wing was, how can I put this? It was a lot more responsive than my current wing. When I was up there, when the Atom 80 eventually got me in the air, I could just barely pull the brake and it would turn. I mean, I know that I could have done, you know, a barrel roll, whatever I wanted, but not when I was training, but it would easily do acro. And I just don't have a desire to do that. But the BGD Magic that I got, just turning, I'm pulling almost a full foot of brake to get a nice turn. I mean, if you pull it a little bit, it'll barely turn. But if you really want to make a hard turn, you got to pull plenty of brake. So, and that's after adjusting my brakes to where they still have a little bit of slack, but when I get to my shoulders, that's when the brake starts. And that's where you want it, basically, because when you land, you want to be able to pull down to your shoulders, and then you level out, and then you finish out your flare. You still got another foot or two to finish out your flare and roll out. But yeah, it's and I know Moonshiners is coming up soon. I do know there's probably a lot of people that we know that are going to Moonshiners. I have heard from multiple people that it is a little more difficult to launch from Moonshiners because not only are you at a slightly higher elevation, but it's more about the switchy winds there because there's lots of mountains around you. You're completely in a valley surrounded by mountains. So wind will come from any which way. You may be like, oh, I'm gonna launch this way. And then next thing you know, the wind comes from the side. And you're like, well, okay, I guess I'm launching this way. So I think even Jay may go to Moonshiners. And if he, you know, he's retired now and he's giving me crap because I'm still working and he's retired, whatever. I can never retire. I have to work until the day I die. So that's the way it goes. I'll never be able to retire. Not unless I win the lottery or something. Which reminds me, I did buy 2 scratch-off tickets today and didn't win not a dime. So there you go. I just felt anytime I feel the need, I'm like, oh, I need to stop and do that. But mainly because I went to the store, I guess. But there you go. I was at a comedy gig, Brighton. We decided to stay night. You know, I've been watching a lot of videos, King Cobra, since you're in the UK, about the folks that came over from the UK. No, there you go, Slade. Well, that's a start. The folks that came over from the UK for the World Cup, and they didn't realize how big our country was, how big our trucks was, how good the food was. I didn't realize. Now, I knew y'all really didn't have AC over there, but I didn't realize y'all don't even have porches for your houses and stuff. They're just like built condos, I guess. That sucks, man. Y'all, man, there's lots of things that apparently that we have that y'all don't that I was not aware of. Ranch dressing. There you go. I bought 2 mods that are 3D printed.
Seasoning.
Huh. You're retiring at 58? Well, damn, Slade, if that's the case, I should retire next month. I turn 58 next month. I want to retire. Can I retire with you? Not by the rattlesnakes, though. Can't do that, man.
Only if you find some other way to bring in money. Then you can retire.
I've canceled my membership. I never started my membership with them son of a guns.
With what?
Fresh Clean Threads. I think that I may have bought a T-shirt from there
Hmm.
or something, and then now they're like, "Oh, you cancel your membership." I wasn't trying to be a member. You retired at 51? Hell yeah, Creed. I like the people that have retired, and I think that there's a lot of people that when they retire, if they don't stay busy, they end up dying. I think that even if you do retire, you should stay busy doing something, not just sit around the house and watch TV. That's all I'm saying. And I know Creed doesn't do that. He stays busy doing stuff. So there you go. Slade, on the other hand, may just sit around and ride around a side by side and drink beer on the back of the pickup truck. I don't know, but yeah, there you go. Death is why I will never retire. Well, there you go, trash bag. You know, am I getting the side by side for my Sparrow? I saw it, Cloud Chucker, and the reason I did not order it is because it takes 30 days shipping, and I'm like, dadgum, man, even for China, that's a long time. Now, if you buy straight up black, they guarantee to ship it within 24 hours, but that does not mean it's going to get here any faster. It'll still take 15 to 30 days. The price is cheaper, definitely, because it comes from China, but any place you find in the US, it's $100. Just the way it goes. You got more hobbies than anyone I know. Wow, okay. Well, I didn't know that, Slade. That's good, man. Having lots of hobbies are always a good thing. Always a good thing. Just like Munchkin. Her hobby is staying quiet right now.
I don't have anything to contribute right at the moment.
You can contribute all you want. I think that Munchkin, she bought a wedding dress for next month's wedding. It's literally in 1 month, less than 1 month now. She hasn't even tried it on yet. She has no idea if it even fits.
Nope,
she bought two of them. I'm like,
I haven't even taken them out of the packages yet. As long as I haven't tried it on, I technically have 2 dresses for the wedding. If I try them on and they do not fit, then I'm back to 0 dresses for the wedding.
exactly. So, you don't want to be at 0.
I'm not at 0. Right now I'm at 2.
You got it in 12 days? That's pretty quick, Neil.
What I do need to do is kidnap your suit pants for you. You need to try on your button-down shirt and your suit jacket to make sure they fit.
Creed, my Marine son, Kyle, is getting married next month in Georgia. So that means we will be the cat's got her tail right in front of your face. Mm-hmm. We will be traveling to Georgia next month in a rental car because we don't trust either one of our vehicles to drive that far. They can make it back and forth to work, but I'm not taking a long trip to Georgia in either one of our cars. It ain't gonna happen. Now Timekeeper, I remember that too. I remember having to order stuff off of Facebook. We would all have to chip in, and they would do a bulk order on Facebook. What do they call that?
If we're not talking about fucking vaping, you had to order from the back of the magazine, and shipping and handling was 6 to 8 weeks, if not longer. Or you'd have to call and order over the phone.
It was crazy. I mean, times have changed so much on all this stuff. It's like, wow, dude, what are we doing here? I'm starting Zepbound in a couple weeks. Now, I'm unfamiliar with what that is, Slade. I'm sure it's something.
GLP-1s like Ozempic, Zepbound, there's semaglutide, there's several other.
So it's a lose weight thing. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I've really thought about it and pondered it and contemplated it. I only need to lose 50 pounds, which is a lot on somebody who's only 5'1.5". But you can't, you're not, from what I understand, it causes issues with bone density. It causes issue with muscle mass loss. It can cause nausea.
At our age, we don't need problems with bone density.
And you pretty much have to continue to take it, or you just gain it all back. So I don't know.
And I keep skipping, man. I got vitamins in there, and I should be taking them, but I'm not. Oh, I didn't show y'all my helmet. I did show you when I first built it, but now it's hanging up. I got it all nice and neat now.
Now, what do you want, ma'am? It's just slithering down behind me.
Since he's not in chat, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, this is the hat or the helmet. Look at there. It got my wheel fly sticker on there. And it's all on there really nice and straight and clean. I didn't get any wrinkle in it like I did on my first helmet. But
hello.
Yeah, these helmets for $26. I don't know if Bill or John or anybody ordered one of these, but for the price, it's a damn good helmet. I can't complain with this. Because, I mean, I'm telling y'all, I paid almost $400 for my other helmet. And it didn't have any ear cups or anything. Well, I mean, I did add, this is my smoke headset, one of my smoke headsets. But, yeah, $400 for a helmet's expensive. Learn how to eat less. Learn how to get in your exercise.
Is fine. The exercise is hard. When I don't get home till 7 o'clock at night,
yeah,
and that's the last thing I want to do is exercise.
Is exercise, right? We come home from work and like, oh, let's exercise. Oh, I mean,
I'm not a morning person, so going before work is not gonna happen.
I didn't mind doing it sometime when I had a treadmill, and then you use it for a while and then you get tired of it and stop using it. But if I had something like that, which we do have a walking one, I haven't tried it yet. I don't mind getting on that. I don't particularly like going around the neighborhood.
Hey,
CDC, what's going on?
The problem with the walking pad we got is it's got a very short cord. So the only place we have to plug it in, you're just staring at the fucking wall.
Well, we can hook it to an extension cord. Yes, 3F Vape is China. That's where I was looking at, Cloud Chucker. The only one that's 24 hours is the black and stainless steel one. That one they ship within 24 hours, but that doesn't mean you're getting it any faster. I looked at all the shipping too. They had different ways they ship it. All of them were the same amount of time. I'm like, well, why would you even pay for a faster time when it's going to come the same amount of time? So basically, they're like, it's going to be on the slow boat, so deal with it.
So, for example, the only things I've had to eat today is I had a cup of coffee this morning. No sugar, sugar-free creamer. Hello there, Hot Buttered Steve. Then for lunch, I had a rare roast beef sandwich with Havarti cheese and horseradish sauce on French bread.
Yeah.
And then I had a couple handfuls of pistachios. That's it. That's all I had
Wally
to
World, yes, 3F Vape has a lot of stuff on there. That's China, man. That's where all this 90% of this stuff comes from anyway. And Hot Butter Steve, we were talking about the paramotor fatality that happened a couple days ago. I'm sure you're aware of it. We were just talking about that earlier, so you missed that, and I don't want to go through the whole thing again and bore everybody, but it was very unfortunate. I really wish I knew who trained him, because that kind of would let us know, because he should have known better. You don't stay on the gas when you have bad oscillation.
Okay, I know the angle you're going for. You
No,
can't
I'm not.
always blame the trainer, especially when you said he was an experienced pilot, got out of it, got back in it, and got a trike. You can be told all the things in the world. You could be trained 100% the right way and still fuck up.
That's true. But,
did anybody ask Anthony Vella who trained him? I'm just saying.
Well, okay. Now Anthony Vella, that was a whole different reason for his wing.
It's still something he should have known better, and he fucked up.
So yeah, right? I mean, you can make one mistake in this sport, and I still tumble the fact: do we call it a sport? Do we call it a hobby? What do you call it?
It's an activity.
It's an activity. Okay. What is your activity? I fly a paramotor. So the thing is, we knew that he was flying, and then he skipped 10 years, bought a trike, and immediately tried to fly said trike. I don't know the 10 years ago, how much training did he have? How many flights did he have? Was he a good pilot then? I don't know. It should be in the Olympics. If you, well, man, we better let let old Shanzi know about that one, because you know he's got to prove he's the best. Just saying. It's so funny to watch one of his videos where he goes,
No, it's not. He's
I
irritating.
don't, I'm not bragging or anything. I don't have to say that I'm the best, because I am. Nobody will compete against me. Blah blah blah. Like, really? What competition did you enter that made you? Oh, you're self-proclaimed
He just
paramotor
looks. He
champion or
just
whatever.
looks like he used to sell used computers.
He did sell used computers
I'm aware of that.
and tried to get into politics, and that was an utter fail. So, yeah, he's got a really checkered past. Past. Oh, don't tell your life insurance that you do it. They won't write the policy. From what I understand, oh, did
If they
you?
do, it'll be expensive as a motherfucker.
You know what? I don't think that anybody's related to him has the same mentality that he does. So, you know, I think that's interesting cat. Yeah. I mean, I know everybody's got their own opinions about it. I've heard horror stories.
He's a fucking shyster.
That people that actually went to, because I believe it or not, when I go flying at Eastern Shore, there's people there that are super students. And they told me about stuff that happened while they were there, and it's like, wow, dude, wow. I think that he probably did good training with them. I'm not saying that he didn't. He wasn't a good trainer at all. But I just don't know. And there's also people that placed orders for flat top paramotors that never got them, and they never got their money back either.
Yes, in the swamp. Swamp witch now.
I threw Munchkin in the woods. Yeah.
How you doing, Roger?
Hang gliding. Now, I did do that. You know what's weird about the hang gliding thing is I got a video on my channel when I turned 40 years old. I went hang gliding. And it was tandem.
You know, if you crash around him, he's gonna run and hide. But, you know,
it was tandem, and when we got released from the ultralight that was pulling us up, he basically handed me the controls and said, "You fly it," and I did. All the way down and landed it, which surprised me because I thought he was going to take over the controls, but he just kind of talked to me as I was coming in to land, and we landed perfect. It was an awesome flight, but because it's weird, they got two prices. You can go 2,000 feet, which is a 5-minute flight, or you can go up to 5,000 feet, which is a 20-minute flight. And I'm like, let's see. I can die at 2,000 feet, or I could die at 5,000 feet, but I get a much longer time to enjoy the sky. I think I'll take so I did the 5,000 foot one. And this was in basically, because I lived in Georgia then, and it doesn't take long to get up to Rising Falls, Georgia, which is basically the edge part right before you get to Tennessee. So the Lookout Mountains, and that's where I went hang gliding, which was, it was so awesome that because it was August. My birthday is August 15th. So it was August 15th, and it was 90 degrees on the ground, but it was freaking cold at 5,000 feet. I know it had to be 50 degrees. So it was instant AC for me, which is awesome. You wouldn't trust them any further and you could throw them? Well, you know, yeah. There you go. I'm thinking about to do some free flying. Oh, really, Bill? Now, wait a minute, Bill. where would you go free flying at? Um, you don't have any mountains, any slopes at a beach or anything. So how are you going to go free flying? I mean, unless I'm wrong, maybe you do have some mountains nearby you. For me, if I wanted to do free flight, I would have to travel to the western part of Virginia before I hit the mountains. You can get a tow. That is very true, Steve. You can get towed up and they can, let you go and just go for it. You know what, Slade? I'm kind of with you on that. You fly road motors.
I am not with you on that.
Okay, well, I fly, ride motorcycles. Motorcycles. Wow, what am I? Motorcycles and play with snakes. Now I don't play with snakes. I do fly. I used to ride motorcycles. Now, when I was in Georgia, I had a bike, but I sold it strictly because I was scared somebody was going to pull out in front of me. And because I saw somebody that happened to, and I was like, man, and Atlanta's got way worse traffic. If you're out in the sticks somewhere, out in the country, it's great to ride a bike. It's a definite sense of freedom. I don't think it beats paramotoring at all, but I do enjoy riding a bike. I do. So, where's Mountain View? I don't know. Do you know where Mountain View is? Is that in Virginia?
Oh,
Oh, Mountain View. I think that's what Bill said. Maybe it's in Tennessee.
no, it's in Virginia.
Or is it in Louisiana?
It's in Fauquier County. Fauquier County. It is damn near in
Tennessee.
West Virginia.
Oh, it's way on the east side of Virginia. I mean, not Virginia, West Virginia.
Well, it's
or Tennessee.
It's no.
I thought
Mountain
you
View,
said
Virginia. I'm looking at the map.
Yeah.
It is in Virginia.
Oh, it
close
is?
to the border between Virginia and West Virginia.
Oh, okay. Wow, if you come that
So
close, Bill, we're just on the east side of the state.
It's a couple hours away. It's out past Radford, Virginia, and
Yeah.
Roanoke and all that shit.
Listen to Cloud Chucker talking crap. You know what? And if I enter it, we're going to die. I'm just saying. So I'll do it, but knowing good and well, I'm going to come raid your fridge and raid all of Munchkin's rare roast beef. How's he know about the roast beef?
Because I said that's what I had to eat today. It was delicious, but I didn't make it. We got it from a restaurant. And it was delicious.
Yeah, there's a place called
fresh
Taste.
baked French bread.
And they stay so busy. And we died. Of course we died. Munchkin wasn't pleased. I'm a good listener. Oh my goodness. It's very unfortunate what happened to that paramotor pilot. Like I said, I don't like seeing anybody get hurt. And I wish there was something that somebody could have done to help him. It ain't like you can just go, oh, I'm Superman. Let me fly up there real quick and grab him while he's oscillating. We can't do that, but I wish. I have not heard from Speed in quite some time, Creed. Every once in a blue moon, he would just pop up and chat, but haven't seen hide nor hair of him.
When you do the surprise Saturday shows.
Yeah, when I do shows on weird days, like if I switch between Friday and do one on a Saturday or Sunday, he may just show up. And I never say anything to him. He just shows up out of the blue. I lost 5 more subscribers this month. I'm batting 1,000. I'm trying to see how low my subscriber count's gonna go. But it is what it is. Like I said, I've never done YouTube to make money off of it. That's never been a thing. Steve has definitely got back into his casting stuff. I don't know if anybody's even went over to check out his channel, but he does shows sometimes. You just have to watch. Well, whether they like your posts or not, they still see it and you become recognizable. Like I've never met you in person, but I know who you are.
I
And
have.
you what?
I've met Breezy.
You
Or are you talking to
I'm
Steve?
talking about Hot Buttered Steve. I was like,
No,
what do
I
you
haven't
mean
met
you
him.
have?
No, I've met
What
Breeze.
the hell
That's
is
all you're
Steve
talking
doing that I don't know? Hot Buttered Steve, you messing with my wife? What the hell's going on?
about. I thought you were talking to Breeze because Breeze says you can never dump me.
Good luck dumping me. I would never dump you, Breeze. I'm just like, what do you mean you know who you met Hot Butter Steve? I was like, unless
And I
you
was only halfway paying
flew
attention.
your ass out to Kansas somewhere, I don't think so.
Where do you think he got the dress from? All right, come on. I'm helping him with his fashion choices.
He did have to get his dress from somewhere, didn't he?
Mhm.
Well, thank you, Cloud Tucker. I appreciate that. And I'm sorry that I do not bring even more vaping content to y'all than I do. I know y'all really don't care what I talk about on here or what we talk about, I should say. It's not just me. Munchkin definitely has her input.
I'm not that bad, Steve. Come on, damn.
Um,
I'm only a little mean.
There's a reason why I'm twice divorced. Oh my goodness. Arizona and Texas has so much rain. Yeah, it's so weird that Linda on her show, just yesterday now, she was talking about all the smoke that came down from Canada, and I'm like, yeah, you should wear a mask, blah 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 blah. I was thinking if it comes to us, it's gonna be like 4 or 5 days. No, it hit us today. It was like the very
Yeah.
next day. Bam, here it is. That smoke didn't waste no time getting here. The good thing is the winds are supposed to pick up. Even though Gaggle told me tomorrow was a great day to fly, which I don't think it considers.
Did I ever cast by myself? I don't
Smoke.
remember casting by myself. Maybe I did over on
You
iVlog.
cast
I
with
don't know.
DeMillan some, and I don't think you really did by yourself.
No, I'm on iVlog. I may have. I don't know. I was probably drunk most of the time, so I don't.
Oh, you mean Flyer Bill? Yeah,
don't
Flyer
remember.
Bill. I only met that
Thank you,
one
Cloud Tucker.
time when I was training with Kyle Glee, and I know Hot Butter Steve knows who Kyle Glee is. So it was my last day. I had already had my first or second flight. I think, yeah, I had 2 flights already. And then we went to a different spot. And I was like, why are we not flying at the airport? He's like, oh, well, there's going to be a couple of guys that are flying over here. I thought we'd go over there. And it was like a mini fly-in, and Bill was at that fly-in. I got video of it on 360 camera, but it's not like the best video content. That's for damn sure. But I do like that Kyle came over to the camera and was like, y'all want to see a magic trick? And he acts like he was going to pull his zipper down, but it was funny. He said, edit that out. Edit that out. I did not edit that out. I left it in there.
No, we're not gonna edit that out. That was funny.
Kyle's a good guy, you know.
He was tickled with himself watching y'all get everything ready and flying because he knew he did that on purpose. He was
Yeah, we
happy
had
with the
no
surprise.
idea that it. Yeah, I trained with
What are you doing,
Kevin.
Breezy?
I can't remember his last name. I know.
Yes, John
Kevin.
Q. It's very smoky down here.
And Kevin's from Hawaii, but I trained with him. It was just me and him as far as the class. Now Lane and I can't remember the other guy's name. They're both from Vegas, but they what year was that? That was 2022, Bill. In May. my first flight was, I don't know if you count May the 4th be with me, because May the 4th, I only flew like 20 feet right back down to the ground. May the 5th, I had my first flight, and I was up for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes at least. And he didn't give me that much gas, so I couldn't. Oh, look at there. Yeah, he was getting ready for daylight savings time. Look, I don't even think Hot Buttered Steve saw this. So this is the helmet that I got. That's $26 off Amazon, which is a great helmet. I mean, for flea flyers, it's great for flea flyers. Trust me.
Wouldn't
And
it be a little
also
bit
great
big
for
fleas?
paramour pilots. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, this helmet's like $26. It is a company called Inamoto, INN. I know it's not focusing very well. INNA Moto. And then there's my Will Fly sticker on the side. Had to put the Will Fly sticker on there. It got defiled early. I didn't want to put it in the front because I'm probably going to put the camera somewhere in here, and I don't want to cover the sticker up. But that's a sexy helmet. Yeah, my other helmet is packed away in his bag up there, but you know, the 360 videos, as long as you can edit them good, which I know Steve has much more editing, and Will's got like way more editing skills than I got. I can't edit a video worth a damn. I'm lucky I even post videos about my flying, but I can honestly say that out of our flying group here in Virginia, my videos are way better than theirs are. Way better. They post like a 10-second clip and it's all grainy and bouncing around. I was like, what kind of camera do y'all got? It's crap. You know what,
get
Steve?
Hot Buttered Steve to edit your stuff.
I could do that because I know for a fact you could make that damn thing look bad to the bone. See, even Bill can't edit. I've tried. There's just so many little tricks you can do with it, and I'm not good at it. And the other thing about the 360 video is, like, if I want to add text in there, okay,
Right,
you can do it as a media file, and then I can change and leave it as a 360 video. But as soon as I set it up as a project, which if it's a project, then all of a sudden you can't add text or transitions or anything. It takes all that away. And I'm like, what the hell program do I need to use to go in there, add text and transitions and reframe, or leave it as a 360 video? It's just a pain. It's way over my head at this point. That's a sexy helmet. That's what she said. You know, that is one of Kyle O'Glee's favorite things to say is that's what she said. If you've watched any of his videos, which if y'all follow paramotoring like I do, which is way too much,
now if you like Crow Bros.
That's what she said, huh? Flow Bros, what? Oh, Crow Bros.
Yes.
Yeah, now Kyle does have a crow bro friend now. He's got a crow that comes around that he feeds cashews to, but yeah. She did not. Y'all are crazy, man. So I've noticed a couple of weird things. A Stevie Glamour video. Oh, I can only imagine what you could do, Steve. I can only imagine. But what was I about to say? You can't figure out how to stitch your GoPro videos together. Bill, I can show you that. That part is easy. It depends on what program you use. If you want a free program that you could use to edit your videos, DaVinci Resolve. That one's free, and you can basically pull your video clip in from GoPro video number 1, and then if you want the second video, like GoPro video number 2, you pull it in, put it right next to it. Boom. They're done. So You could definitely do it with DaVinci Resolve.
That does count.
And like I said, it's free. I have not seen GoPro stock lately. I know they just came out with a new camera. Did that mean their stock crashed or went up? CapCut? Yeah, I've seen a lot of people use CapCut, also CDC. I have not even tried that one, so. I have to knock Munchkin off with a bat. Wow. Hey, I need that kind of video content.
Please no bats. Unless it's the flappy fly kind.
No, he means a baseball bat.
Yes, I know what he means, but I don't want to be beaten with
Heckle
bats.
and Jekyll. That was the two ravens you had, Heckle and Jekyll. That's awesome. I've been on Shotcut this whole time. DaVinci Resolve would be the business, but I'm used to Shotcut. Yeah, DaVinci Resolve, like I said, it's very similar to like Final Cut Pro that Apple uses, but it's free and it works on Windows. And like I mean, you can't beat free. Now, as far as Insta360 videos, Insta360 has Insta360 Studio, and you can go in there and add all the effects and stuff. It's just weird how you have to do it. You can also, if using a GoPro that has GPS, you can also add your telemetry data, which is speed, altitude, stuff like that. If you're not using that, if you use the app from your phone to start the recording, because your phone has GPS in it, right? So if you go on your phone and start the Insta360 app and hit record from your phone, it will record the telemetry data also onto your video. So that way, when you go to edit the video, you can add speed, altitude, all that stuff, and move them around wherever you want. Pretty cool to know. There's also another thing you can use, which is right in front of me somewhere. I have the watch somewhere, or you can use a remote like this. They have GPS built into them. You just have to make sure that you start that way before you start your recording so it has time to get a GPS signal. I don't know where the hell I put my watch. It's around here somewhere. But it makes it record the telemetry data also.
My
So I
kind of
like
animal,
using the
John Q.
watch because I can make both cameras start recording at the same time. I've noticed on my Smoke V3 headset, if it connects Bluetooth, it's weird because you can add two devices on it. So you can tell it to Bluetooth connect to your phone, and you'll hear gaggle. It'll say, waiting for takeoff. That's great. But then I hear second device connected, which is my camera, which is usually the Ace Pro 2, which I have right here. Ace Pro 2 is a nice camera, don't get me wrong. I also have my GoPro right here. This is GoPro 10. And wherever here's my old Insta360. I don't know where the new one's at. It's somewhere. But what was I saying? Crap. Man, I'm just featherbrained right now. Wow. That's what happens when you get old, folks. You just forget stuff. Oh, when it connects to so when it goes to connect the second device, my camera, it will connect to this camera, and then I get that really good audio that y'all saw when I put like best audio ever from a paramotor flight. That was my third flight for last year. For some reason, it connected to the camera. I couldn't hear gaggle at all on my headphones, but it recorded my voice. You did not hear the motor at all, just my voice, which was great for vlogging, but not so much for me to be able to get my information from gaggle. So I've changed it back to a cord now. Haven't flown since I put a cord back on there, so I'll have to try that and see if and make sure it disconnects from my camera Bluetooth so it doesn't do that, but we'll see. I can always do a voiceover. CDC, very true. I have done that on at least one of the videos. It's weird doing voiceover just because you have to sit there and watch your video while you talk about it. And I don't remember which program I used to do the voiceover, but it was really easy when I did it. I literally just
So,
hit record and
It's going to be Roger's 3rd anniversary of his 25th birthday on Sunday.
wow.
Very nice.
Wait, his 25th anniversary of his 25th
3rd anniversary of his 25th birthday.
Oh, okay. Third
Keep up,
anniversary
dear.
of his 25th birthday. That's an awesome achievement. That's a lot of anniversaries right there. Yeah. Tickle tickle. What in the heck? I watch a guy on Facebook. He has a couple of ravens, corvids. His main raven now free flies. A GPS locator has on it is
Yeah, I
illegal
think
without
Ragnar
one in the UK. Wow.
is the one that goes tickle tickle. Tickle tickle.
So we were talking about UK stuff earlier about King Cobra because they don't have AC over there. I was like, why don't y'all have porches at your house?
Or flavor.
Or flavor? Yeah. No spices. Apparently, y'all have never had biscuits and gravy, and it's just like, wow, y'all are missing out. So if you ever come to the USA, man, there's lots of stuff we could show you. We actually have full-size roads
Right.
that you drive on the
Yep.
other side. We drive on the right side of the road, not the left side, but yeah.
But why don't you use them, King Cobra?
We have spices. Yes, use them in your food and it makes them taste so much better. Now King Cobra may, I don't know.
Right.
Just the majority of the people we saw in the US in the UK were like, yeah, we
I'm
are.
generalizing some of the people I've seen on TikTok and some of the foods that they make, and they're like, doesn't this look delicious? There's one lady that I swear she's got to be rage baiting because I've never seen someone cook quite like she does and have something that looks so vastly unappetizing. Okay, so that I'm not talking about the Indian restaurants. I'm talking about the people that cook their own food in their own houses.
No ice cubes, no AC. Wow.
Hi, Bootsy.
I mean, I get it. I mean, they it's cloudy all the time. I know that, Vector. Thank you.
Hi,
My
Bootsy.
robot's telling me off right now. So
Why would you do to Vector?
I don't know, but apparently he thinks I'm trying to cook something, so he's telling me that I need to, make the ingredients and cook it myself. So I don't know what he's doing.
Bootsy cat. Kitty,
7
kitty.
views on my stream. Oh, 7K. I assume you mean 7,000 views on your stream.
70, I don't know.
Or 70 views. I don't know. Linda, 7.0. Tell what? 7 people watched your video? That doesn't make any sense.
Scratchy chin scratches.
And she just said yes. Linda.
Yeah.
Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Make sense with your comment. Well, by the time you say yes, I could be talking about something completely different because there's a delay. 7,000 views. Thank you. That made now.
Very
there we
nice.
go. That's awesome. That's not right. You had at least 10 watching last night. Yeah. I mean, 10 plus what? 7,800? No, 6,890? Yeah. It's weird because it doesn't have, and I don't even usually go back and check my views, so, I don't think any of my live streams get more than 300 views, usually. Like right now, there's 31 people in here right now, and I can still keep up with chat, but I've been doing this a long time, so it is what it is.
Meow.
Linda has the whole problem of I got to look at my phone, look at my laptop, look at my phone, look at that's a pain in the butt. Everything that I do is on the computer. I can see Munchkin and I's video and the YouTube stream and chat all at the same time.
You growling?
But whoop-de-doo. I was watching YouTube. Have you heard of the Whitaker family who live in the middle of nowhere in Virginia? I felt sorry for them. They have a lot of problems. Ray can no speak bless.
I think that was saying Ray cannot speak.
Oh wow. I have not. And they're in the middle of Virginia. Oh, middle of nowhere, Virginia. I wonder where the middle of nowhere is. We do have some middle of nowhere places in Virginia, that's for sure.
They're in West Virginia. They don't.
They're in
count.
West Virginia. Yeah, that don't count.
We don't blame them.
Okay, I saw dang, but that's not. No, he did say dang.
The Whitaker family, from what I just Googled, is supposedly one of the most inbred families.
The channel is called Underbelly.
Yeah. Yeah. No. West Virginia, not the same thing. Completely different places. No. They're their own state. Damn it! Who bumped into the table again?
What? Okay, Vector is off the chain.
What's
Their
he
whole
talking about
family
now?
are inbreds. Well, damn, Jazzy, that's kind of harsh.
Well, I just said that. I just said they're the most inbred family out there.
Oh,
like years
okay.
and years.
I don't know. I don't know. Scuba, you need to have it save the chat for replay. Does it not save the chat for replay? Well, let me see. Stream settings. I can see if I can change that. Auto loop, enable DVR, unlist live play once. I don't see anywhere it lets me do that.
Unless their show is somehow helping them, then I don't dig shows that like the Hoarders, right? I find it interesting, but at the same time, you're not helping those people. They need severe psychological counseling. It's voyeurism is all it is, and I don't want to just point and laugh at people. I don't like that.
Let me see. I'm changing stuff.
Exactly, CDC.
Automatic chapters, automatic places. Okay.
I mean, obviously they signed up for it, so they know what they're getting into. So it's not like people are running around secretly filming them. I understand that they are grown as adults; they can make their own decisions. But I don't know.
It says comments and ratings. Comments on customization. Let me see if that's in there. Live chat replay is on. It is checked off. Live
It
chat
depends.
summary. Everything's turned on.
John Q. I like the ones that delve more into the investigation part.
So do I need
like
to have
the,
live chat replay turned off?
Like forensic files, but what is the one that I do like to watch though? Somehow when we're not watching Golden Girls reruns whenever we go to a hotel, they have it on. It's about disasters. So whether it be natural disasters or man-made fuck-ups, they kind of run it through and tell you what happened and all that crazy shit. I like those. Those are interesting to me. Yeah, I've never seen it, Jazzy, so I don't know. I mean, I would imagine at some point there's somebody that knew at the beginning they were going to be filmed, but that doesn't necessarily. I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know. I don't find it entertaining. I find it educational. Like I don't need to hear all the gory details. I want to know the forensics of how the person got caught. Like I like Dr. G Medical Examiner. Um that kind of stuff interests me. But
I didn't have to jump over anything or anything to come in here. It's going to be interesting. We got to get all this stuff picked up for our guests on Sunday that are staying with us Sunday night.
yes, I got new sheets for the bed, so I need you to take this rug downstairs. Well, yes, what was your doctor visit?
Yeah, a doctor visit. I think Steve's pulling our leg, but we can ride along with it.
Did they touch you in a bad place, Steve?
It's kind of embarrassing. Oh Lord.
Look, we're all old. We have no shame or pride left when it comes to doctors. I'm sure we've all been poked and
Tank
prodded more
cancer.
than
John Q. I hope you didn't steal his joke away. One of your danglers swelled up painfully. Well,
that could be bad. That
stop
could be
beating on it, Steve.
testicular torsion. That can cause big problems.
Is it Jay Hayes? Hot Butter Steve is not Jay Hayes. I know who Jay Hayes is. I've actually met Jay Hayes in person, which he was scared of me. He's told you to stop cranking. I hate when that happens. Trying to examine you. Well, I mean, if it's a she, I totally get it.
There's time and a place, Steve. Time and a place. Y'all ain't bump.
But bump. I'll throw that in there for you, John Q. But bump.
There's supposed to be a symbol in there.
It was interesting going through all the stuff on my desk and finding stuff that I was like, oh, I still have that. I didn't know I had that.
And that's why it takes him so long to clean his office.
Yeah. You know how you start cleaning something, then you start finding stuff, and you're like,
and
hey,
playing with shit.
I haven't seen this.
I keep telling y'all, he is perpetually the 9-year-old that mom sent to his room to clean it up, and she goes in there and finds it more of a mess than when he went in there.
I want y'all to see something
on the pile of his shit
that I found while I was going through my office, just as an comparison here.
What did you find?
I will show you here in just a second.
We are not.
If I can hold all of it.
No.
So this is how many remotes I found. You know how many remotes I got? Holy crap.
Remotes for what? You don't even know.
I got remotes for stuff I don't even know. Well, this one I know is for my holographic thing that I don't even have anymore because I don't have that stand anymore. I still got the holographic thing, but I don't know where there's one up here, but I think that's the old version.
And see, look, he has a label maker, okay? And he's got one in his office that he doesn't like because it makes him do things. But look what I have here.
Wait,
that
it don't make me do things.
In my office, okay? It's another label maker. You would think at some point in time it would have occurred to him, hey, I have all these random fucking remotes. Maybe I should put a fucking label on it.
You'd be ashamed of myself. For remotes, no. I mean, well, the reason I have so many remotes is because some of the products I bought have, each one of them has a remote. So I have like duplicate remotes, and some of them are for stuff that I never really changed the settings on. So I don't have to use those.
They are Cloud Chucker.
But yeah, I got to figure out which each one of these go to. Like that, some of them I just use the app. I don't use the remote. There's an app on the phone. I just use that. So, but I'll try and figure out which each one goes to. Yeah, the problem with my label maker is the damn thing was trying to charge me just to be able to print labels, and I'm like,
It was
seriously?
trying to charge you to do the more fancy labels, basic ones that say, you know, fucking fan blade light thing, whatever it's called. You don't need to
Yeah,
pay
that's
for
what
that.
90% of them are, Cloud Chucker, is light
Why do you keep
changing
jumping up here?
remote stuff. They're almost all RGB floodlight. So the floodlights, one there, one over there that's still lit up. It's blue. It always stays blue. I haven't changed it. The hologram one, some of these other ones, I have no clue what they go to. One of them is a music thing, which is probably this curtain that's, oh, y'all can't see it. Let me see if I can go that direction. Yeah. So over here, let me go up a little bit. So this curtain that's on my window is activated by sound. So as I talk and make weird sounds, it makes my curtain do weird things. Like that. You know what I'm saying? There you go. So that's what that's about.
I gotta
I
figure
know
out
what
a better.
I know what that remote was for. But yeah. Oh, y'all are going to do the uh-oh, you made it. You destabilized the stack of Amazon boxes. Hey, now, we got rid of most of the Amazon boxes.
No, there's now a new pile.
We
By
always
the
have a new
door.
pile of Amazon boxes.
I gotta figure out a new storage solution for our paper towels and our toilet paper.
I do need to do that, Cloud Chucker. I'll try to do that this weekend. I'll start
Why does he
labeling stuff.
listen to you? I told him that like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, but I had to find them all first. I didn't find them until I cleaned up everything. So thanks a lot, Scuba. What'd I do, Will? What'd I do? Did I make Will buy something? I wasn't even showing anything
I
to
don't
buy.
know what you did. No, that the rug needs to go down in the basement.
So one
We
of my
gotta-
cameras, I can show you this, Will. One of my cameras is sitting literally right here. So this is a Eufy cam. This one shoots in 2K, as you can see. This one is solar powered. So this is the solar panel on top. I have not had to charge this, and the light stays off in this office when we're not home. The only thing it could possibly get light from is maybe this curtain every once in a while. But yeah, I have 2 of these cameras. These are the let me give you the model number. This S220 Solo Cam. That's what these are. S220 Solo Cams. I have 2 of these. I have the UV. Will's gonna be so mad. So Will has a Eufy doorbell. This is the Eufy doorbell I don't use. That is just stored away in my drawer. Now, this one is a single camera doorbell. That you got to hook to 24 volts right here, and it just hangs on. And it's a great camera. I mean, it shoots in 2K also, 2 or 4K. I don't remember. Not to mention, wait, there's more. And this one's still lit up. Look at there. This is my Wise camera. Wise is okay, but I can't believe this thing still got power, to be honest with you. Haven't used Wise in a while because Wise, in order to get the cool features on Wise, you got to pay. So Eufy is not like that. Eufy, you can just boom. You made me think of buying 7 Eufy cameras and a doorbell. 7 Eufy cameras. Damn, Will. How many cameras? How big of a place do you have, dude? Or are you putting This is the big question. Are you putting UV cameras on the properties that you rent out to people? Bad will. Bad will. Don't do that. But he's like, now that you mention it, that's a good idea. You have a 5-bathroom? What? Damn, dude. Will's balling. He has a 5-bathroom house and ain't invited nobody. That's some bull crap.
It doesn't have any bedrooms. It's just a living room and 5
It's just,
bathrooms.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
5 bathrooms, no bed, 0 bedrooms. I got you. I don't have a 5-bathroom. I have a plastic toilet in my cargo trailer. You know what, Hot Butter Steve? Munchkin, to this day, still tells me that was one of the best purchases I ever made, because I
Yes.
bought a toilet for us to go to fly-ins, and I got one of those dual tents that you can take a shower on one side and use the other side for a bathroom. So instead of her, because the fly-in we go to, the bathroom is on the other side of the field that you have to walk to, which is kind of far.
And
Instead
it's
of her
gross.
having to do that, she literally would come out of our tent, go in the little small one, use the bathroom, go right back to bed.
Well, and it's gross. It's I don't want to touch anything in there.
Oh, the bathroom at the airport.
It's icky. Yeah. So
Gotcha.
no, and I never. If you wake up at 3 in the morning to pee, I'm not traipsing across that field.
What
I would
cams
go
was I just showing? Harry, now this is the lower model of the cameras I have. This one is the Solo Cam S220. So this one's completely runs off solar, and it hooks up to your Wi-Fi network, and you can watch it from anywhere. Now, these are 2K cameras, so they show video in 2K, but this is a static camera. It doesn't pan or tilt or anything. So you point it at what you want to see, and that's it. The other cameras I have are pan and tilt and night vision and all kinds of crazy stuff, but that one's like the lower version of the cameras I got. The S220 Solo. Yeah, S220, 220. So if you look it up on Amazon, it's probably, if they still sell this version, it's probably pretty cheap. Let me see. Do they still sell it? Yeah, you can buy a 2-pack of those cameras for $120. Hell, I'll give you a link. That's what I did, matter of fact, last time. It's because it says I bought the 2-pack. And there you go. There's a link straight to it. There's 2 of those cameras. I mean, if you just want basic 2K resolution, no monthly fee. I also have the home base, and you'll see in that description it says home base 3 compatible, which means the home base 3 is kind of like a router for the cameras. And you can put in a hard drive and record everything to the hard drive, which is what my cameras do. I have a 1 terabyte hard drive in that, which is solid state, and hadn't even had to worry about it ever getting full. So, and even if it does, it'll just loop over and start recording on top of what it was already there.
John Q, a waffle stomper is when you poop in the shower and stomp it through the drain, which is where
I love the
draw
way
the
this
line.
thing is like, hey, there's somebody in the
No
office that's been
pooping in
spotted.
the shower.
So my front door camera, which is probably the best version of camera. Let me see what camera that is. So it's showing
And
right.
there's nobody else using my shower besides Steve. It's not like I just go squat in the fucking grass. No, you do it when you get
So
in
that's
there.
what the front door looks like right now. And you can see I got little spotlights on the sidewalk. So this camera is, because I can't remember the number for all these cameras. There's no way. General about, This is the Solo Cam S340. Yeah, there we go. The Solo Cam S340. So this camera pans, tilts, does all that crazy stuff. It has package detection. Oh yeah, it's dark here, Bill. Right now, it's dark. And I did not turn on the color night vision, which it will
20
do.
after 9.
But I just prefer the black and white for at nighttime. So, and then the backyard, I mean, you can see, I
That
got,
would be awful.
there's me when I left this morning. And it just shows everything. Look at the bird going at the camera right there. Like right up on the camera. There's my smoker out there in the backyard. But that bird was like attacking my camera, man. What's up with that?
Looks like he's doing kung fu moves in front
He's
of
like,
the
what? Yeah, so that's outside. It is dark outside right now. It is dark. Then, wow, it's gonna echo.
I mean, it's
So
not really
the one I have, that's
smoke, John Q.
inside.
It's nighttime.
So see, that's all in color and 4K greatness. That's inside right there. And I can hear it echoing because it's recording audio. But yeah, and I got one in the laundry room. There's too many.
Yeah,
I
look,
got too many
stop
cameras.
showing cameras. Our house is not camera worthy right now.
It's not camera worthy.
There's all your crap's laying all over the fucking place.
So yeah. Lots of cameras, but the good thing, like I said,
Speaking of, I need to get
Eufy
your
does
clothes
not
out of the
charge
dryer.
any fees or whatever per year, and Eufy should sponsor my ass and send me the whole setup. But yeah, and what's cool about the home base is
Get out of the way.
it's like powered by AI, so it'll say, "Hey, Scuba's detected at the front door," or it'll say, "Hey, Munchkin's detected at in the backyard." It'll tell you who it sees. And a matter of fact, like if you have an Amazon delivery guy that comes all the time, because it'll show you a picture of their face when they make a delivery, you can click on that and say, hey, this is an Amazon delivery person. So it'll say the next time they show up, it'll say Amazon delivery person detected on your camera. It's pretty cool. The only reason, okay, I only have really one camera inside, John Q. This one over here is sitting on top of my computer pointing at the wall, honestly. The other one's in the laundry room, and that was only during, the only reason I had it in the laundry room was to watch our automatic litter box for the cats, but I don't use it for that anymore, so I don't need that one there. There's only one in the living room that records 24/7, and that's to watch the pets when we're not here, basically. That's it. Munchkin has to use the pet detection. Well, that's messed up. You know, that would be funny if it goes, hey, pet detected, and then it shows Munchkin on there. That would be hilarious. I would laugh my ass off.
I don't find that amusing.
That's funny as hell. I don't care who you are. That's
broke
funny.
My damn nail. Move, kitty.
Warning, pet detected in your living room, and it's Munchkin. That's all you needed was suspension springs? Bill, most of the time fixing appliances and stuff are pretty easy, but like especially dryers, when the heating element goes out, you can replace that. In Georgia, I had a place called Fox Appliances, and they sold every freaking part that you can think of. Unfortunately, there's not one here in Virginia, but I could still order my stuff from Fox Appliances and have it shipped
guy
here.
down the road from the old house.
Yeah, but Fox Appliances are cheap, man. They literally.
This guy was cheap.
Let's see
he
what.
He told me it'd be a couple days.
Kyle Chucker gave us an EU link.
Can I finish a fucking sentence at one point in time this evening, please?
Go ahead.
The part that I needed for my dryer, the guy told me would be several days. He called me less than 24 hours later and said it was in, and then only charged me, I think it was like 75 cents more
than the wholesale price online.
That's crazy. I don't understand why he was so cheap.
I don't know. Maybe he was impressed that I was going to try to fix the dryer myself and was like, she'll be back.
Here in the
But
real
I was
world,
not.
they're gas. Well, we have an electric dryer.
I'm not trying to pay another bill.
Yeah, we have
I already pay for
nothing.
electricity. I ain't put gas to.
Yeah, we don't have anything that's gas in our house.
Why are y'all up my
Nothing.
ass? Can you go find something to do with
Stove
yourself?
is electric. We have a heat pump that runs our AC and heat, so we don't have a gas bill at all. So that's actually a good thing. We don't need no. It never gets cold enough to where a heat pump wouldn't be effective. Now, if we were like where Linda lives,
does occasionally.
damn a
but
heat pump.
Not here, Creed. When no gas heat here, and like, I mean, if it was just like a gas stove or a gas dryer, it wouldn't be bad. But gas heat, that shit gets pricey.
What else do I got going on here? So this Blackstone is a much smaller version. What?
I was talking to the cat.
Oh, this is a much smaller version. And I got new coolant for my PC because it is getting very low now. I need to flush the whole thing out and put new coolant in there because I haven't done it in forever. You're supposed to do it like every 6 months. Damn that, but it's been years, so I definitely need to change it. The Dr. Pepper can that I shined, y'all remember this, right? And I'm just going to show y'all what it still looks like. It's still shiny as a mofo from that metal gloss stuff that I got. Yeah, you can see what it normally looks like. And then that's when I shined it. And it's been that way ever since.
In the other house around winter, my gas bill was about $400.
That's CJ's master formula. Man, I'm a commercial guy. But it's really good
you're a
for
sucker, but okay.
Really good for stuff like that. Or polishing your mods. Any kind of metal, brass, silver, it works on gold. I don't think, now Brasso works really good for brass also. So, drink that damn soda. I can drink it, I guess. Iguana. John Q. I'm just going by what I see at this point.
Let's start calling him Iggy.
Iggy? Well, hopefully, we don't have a gas bill, which is great. And it's like I've told Munchkin, I don't know how many times, this house has got the best AC system out of any house I've ever been in. So I cannot complain. Scooby Mays here with OxyClean. You can't compare the clean you get with OxyClean. Look at the white you get on this product. There is nothing that compares to that. Okay. I thought I did click on the link. Oh. No. I clicked on the link, but I don't know where. I forgot what it took me to. Let me try it again. Oh, yeah. I have one of those. Matter of fact, I'll show you what I do have, Cloud Chucker. And you're not going to like this, though, because this one costs way more than that. So this is mine for my iPhone. This one's a lot more expensive than what you probably showed, but this goes up and it's got a gimbal built into it for my phone, which has a separate microphone and a tracking device that will actually follow him. It will follow me around when my phone's on there. But yeah, I have one of those cheaper ones also. But hey, it turned itself off. Look at there. That was pretty nice. One of the cheaper ones. Oh, here we go. Like this, Cloud Chucker. You can't stump me on stuff, man. So this one holds the phone up here, and then it's got a tripod built in the bottom down here. So yeah, it's very similar in that respect. And it has a button right here so that you can take a picture or whatever with your phone. I have mounts and stuff for my phone for when I fly. I got various mounts for the phone. You can't have enough of those. Oh, here's the gimbal I had before that one. So this one was also the same thing for the phone, but this is the older version. Yeah, these are Osmo. I don't even remember what number they are. I think the new one I got is the Osmo 7P. I can't remember what the old one was, but it was a much lower number. I can't remember, but oh, you need one, but not sure what.
I have not, Scott.
I need it to be tall. You know, as far as the tall goes, you can use a normal tripod for that. What you put on top of that tripod is the most important thing. Now, you could use your phone. If you want to go the cheaper method, use your phone and some type of gimbal. It's probably not going to have auto tracking on it. If it does, it's going to bring the pricing up a lot. Like I said, the one I have, it even has the quarter 20 screw, the quarter screw on the bottom. And this also has a tripod built into it, believe it or not. So this, yeah, even this little guy has a tripod built into it. But it does tracking, like I said, so it'll follow me around and stuff. But if you're only going to be filming straight ahead at something, you don't need the gimbal or tracking. You could get any kind of standard mount and put it on a normal tripod, which you can get a tripod for like $12 off Amazon, and it'll hold your phone up high where you need it to be to film something. That's it. Then you don't have to spend a ton of money trying to, buy. I have a gimbal. I just want a tall pole static for the shows. Now, the other poles I have are for my Insta360. Those poles extend. I don't have one in here at the moment that I see. Like, here's one of my tripods right here. I got stuff everywhere, man. So this tripod I use for the telescope, and it has a clip in right here that I just pop. It's already on the bottom of the telescope. The Insta360 thing, I saw it, but let me see if I see. There's my laser. Okay, so I found it. So this is like an Insta360 selfie stick, right? Which looks like a normal size stick. I'd say this is maybe 18 inches. But this, when you twist it, is really long. I'd say that's 5 feet easy. So I'm on the ceiling now. Oops, I just bumped it in one. So once you pull this out, you twist it and it locks everything. I can't get the whole thing on camera, but yeah, it's a big stick. But at the very end of it is the normal quarter 20 that screws in the bottom of most cameras. That's what she said, right, Bill? Can't get the whole thing in there, man. The heck? My laser, I can't believe this thing still got battery power, but it's very strong. If I got to be careful, because if this thing hits me in the eyes, I will be blind. This is a 5-watt laser. It is.
You're not getting out of work that easy.
It is no joke. I have 10-foot selfie stick for 360. Yeah, the problem with selfie sticks on 360 cameras is the further you get out, the more vibration you usually get. I do put one on my trike, but it's mounted in at the bottom and in the middle, so it holds it still. I got one video where I used the 360 camera and I pulled the extension all the way out, and it looks like somebody's filming me from out front, which looks pretty cool. And then the next one I did, like the recent one I did, the camera was literally mounted right on the trike, and it's too close. It's like you're almost looking up my shorts. It's just too close. So yeah, it's better to extend it out a little bit where people can see the whole paramotor, trike, everything, wing. But it's yeah. You're 6 inches, but it smells more like a foot. Okay. I don't know about the smell changing anything, but yeah.
You can wash it, Steve. Scrub a dub dub.
Yeah, that's what I meant, to hold my phone static. Yeah, and it could do that, Cloud Chucker. You don't have to buy the Insta360 brand of stick like that. But if that's something you need, that stick, they make generic versions of that stick that literally do the same thing. I was like, I don't even know where I put that stick. But yeah, it doesn't have to be an Insta360 branded. Matter of fact, this is not the Insta360 one. I have one that's bigger than this, believe it or not. But yeah, this is the non-branded one. It doesn't say Insta360 anywhere on it. But the one I got from 360 it goes out even further. It's really long. But it's honestly so big, I don't want to put it on the trike because it just freaking hangs out like 8 feet. And I'm like, no, I don't need that much.
That's what she said.
y'all are
grass.
crazy.
Grass drains, John Q.
It's yours, Steve. You can wash it all you want. I was cleaning it once and it went off. I don't know what's going on. She knows she can't get a word in edgewise. I will let Munchkin talk. I'm just trying to fill in the dead space. And I never know when she has. I think she's gonna stop and she keeps going, so I don't know when she's done talking. That's how I run over her sometimes.
I wait for you to take a breath and then I try to get a word in.
Yeah,
but
and
you don't
which is
hear
fine.
it when I speak. Look, you're doing it right
I'm
now.
I'm saying
talking.
that's fine, but I don't know when you're gonna stop. So how do I know?
Okay, well, when I stop talking until I'm done. And then you can start again. That's the key. If you see or hear my lips moving, shut yours.
But I have your volume turned down low, so sometimes it's hard for me to hear. Steve is still talking about your roast beef.
Look, you got to look it up and see if they've got a restaurant called Taste in your area. It's a really good sandwich. The bread makes the day. Yeah, we need to start saying over when we're done. Over.
So the flying turds back in. Roger Wilco. Flying turds back in chat. And I was trying to, because I'm from the age where TRD meant Toyota Racing Development, and he said, nope, it's for turd. It's for turd. I'm like, okay, I didn't want to say turd and it not be turd. I'm here and I pooted. Go ahead.
It happens sometimes. Over.
There can be more than 5 seconds of dead air. No dead air. You shut your mouth when I'm talking to you.
Answer me.
Right? Well, I have a Toyota, so it's relevant.
The roast beef was not a beaver joke. No, we were actually talking about a sandwich. It was a really good sandwich too.
We're gonna give you diabetes. Steve, was you here? Wait, you wasn't here the whole time, so did you not get to see my dump cake?
It's bubbling.
Strawberry and pineapple dump cake?
Yes, this man baked a whole ass cake.
Dump cake.
in really on the corner of the
It's
stove because he
bubbling.
didn't bother cleaning anything off the counter before he
Mmm.
started. So he's got like the
Strawberry
corner of
pineapple
the
dump
stove
cake.
and a little spot on the counter. And
It's
amazingly
bubbling.
enough, he only spilled a little tiny bit, which is
Mmm.
fucking shocking.
Strawberry
I
pineapple
can't
dump
wait to
cake.
try that. I know that's gonna be because somebody made
It's
one
bubbling.
for us, and I was like,
I mean, it's
Mmm.
cake. How bad can it be?
right?
Can you see it bubbling and boiling?
It looks delicious. Well, what I want to do, Will, if it's really good, I do plan on bringing. Now, I'm not saying that I know you're coming to Soar the Shore, but if it's good, I'm gonna bring one to Soar the Shore because I feel like Dee Dee cooks her ass off. She did make banana pudding for Spring Wing, but I want to bring something myself that everybody can have. When y'all come to that fly-in that we have on the Eastern Shore, there's people that cook for everybody, and the fly-in is completely free. They don't charge you to camp there at all. There's no registration fees. It's free. I think Hot Butter Steve should come just because he hasn't been on the eastern part of the United States where
Smoking some
we're at sea level
wacky tobacco for the first time. You're getting kind of hungry. Yeah,
and
it'll
and
do
it's
that.
much easier to launch at sea level. I'm just saying. Now there's no mountains. You're not going to be free flying, but oh, you went to
Yeah,
Bad Apples. Well, that qualifies. Bad Apples
don't-
is from in Georgia. Well, let me clarify that. Bad Apples was in Georgia, where I'm from, and yeah, and Florida coast.
Well,
Yeah,
damn,
you
Creed.
can't really beat the Florida coast. So Eastern
Yeah, I
Shore,
don't-
Virginia is it's like a strip. If you look up the Eastern Shore of Virginia, you'll see there's a strip that comes up the side of the eastern part of the United States. One side is the ocean, the other side is the bay. So literally there's a 2-mile strip of land, so you can fly in between the ocean and the bay on one flight, no problem. And in between it is a bunch of farmland. You can land, if you have a motor out, you can pretty much land anywhere. And somebody can still get to you, which is awesome. So, but I do carry floats. I have floats on my paramotor because we live near so much water. I have to have floats on me at all times. I never know if I might end up in the water by accident, especially when I fly around my house, because the only place I can fly is barely over my neighborhood and over water.
You're
That's
not
it.
really helping your case at all. Don't be surprised if you go in and you're missing pieces off your equipment.
Hey now. Then I was on the Oregon coast. Yeah, launching in dense air is awesome. You know, I will say this, Steve. I have not once tried to, I haven't even, the farthest west I've ever been is Texas, and that was just to pick my son up. I was in Texas for literally, well, I stopped in Texas for 5 minutes. I won't say I was in Texas for 5 minutes because it took me forever, even after getting to Texas, just to get to him, because Texas is huge. But literally drove there from Georgia all the way to Texas, picked him up, turned around, and came straight back. That's as far as west as I've been, and that was the Interstate 20 goes from Georgia all the way across the United States. And that is the straightest, most boringest road I've ever drove across. The Mississippi River, all that is like, oh my God. It was just so boring. So boring. But that's it. And then the highest north I've ever been to is Ohio. And Ohio, I only visited with my parents when I was young. So other than that, Virginia is the pretty much most north I've ever been living wise, anyways. But I haven't visited. I haven't
wanna
been to New
take you to
York.
upstate New York.
I haven't been anything higher than New York. I mean,
We
not
can
New.
go to
I haven't been
upstate
to
New
New York.
York and
Haven't been to
we
New.
can go meet Slappy and let him throw bagels through our window.
Oh, you just ordered the one? Well, there you go, Cloud Chucker. You know what? The one you sent, I didn't look at the price, but if it's cheap, then and it'll work for you, I'm sure fine. Do you have any grapes?
I think everybody's allergic to the Taco Bell lettuce now, John Q.
No, man, we don't have any grapes. Do you have
I
any
don't know why
grapes?
they're calling out just Taco Bell because apparently Wendy's and McDonald's and lots of other places get their lettuce from Taylor Farms too.
I wonder how long it takes. You know what? I would say we could eat some of that tonight, but I think if it cools overnight, it'll be even better in the
Fuck
morning.
off! I'm eating some tonight.
Well, damn it. We don't have any ice cream to go with it tonight.
Oh,
Though.
so that's what you want is for me to go get ice cream tomorrow, so you can have some with ice cream because you didn't think.
Well,
that the
I'll
whole
eat some
process
before. I
through.
mean, it ain't like there's enough there. We can.
Mhm.
I want to see how good it is. If it's really good, I'm.
Well, fuck. It was really, really good.
Okay,
Steve. It
thanks.
was
Thanks for posting that again, Cloud Chucker. I'm gonna look at this now.
horseradish sauce on it. Nice fresh French bread that was crusty on the outside and super soft on the
Wow.
inside.
Do you know? Okay, it says it's $21 US. It does have multiple extensions. It looks like. What
The
I
only
don't
time
like.
I eat lettuce is if I'm making the taco salad. I'll get the shredded lettuce from the grocery store. Other than that, if I make a salad, I use the baby spinach, and I don't like iceberg lettuce. It's nasty.
Okay,
And
so
pointless.
it looks like the extension part is stainless steel, from what I can see. I see they have a more expensive version that's black. Now, I don't know if that's aluminum or not, but it looks like it goes to 70.9 inches. That's pretty good, man. That'll reach. The only thing that I would be concerned with is the fact that how large the tripod is at the bottom from tipping over. As long as you're in not a lot of wind, then it should be fine. It has a detachable remote, so you could literally be away from your phone and tell it to start recording. That's great. Yeah, I mean, for whatever it is in UK money, $21 US, so it's got to be like $20 UK. That's a good deal. I wouldn't complain with that one. Ice cream, Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs.
Mm.
That's nasty. All right. From what I understand, Taylor Farms has a reputation for horrible cleanliness. Yeah, I've heard a lot about that Taylor Farms thing, and Munchkin wasn't the only one that said it. I saw it online also. Hey, it's coming from Taylor Farms, blah, 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 blah. I know I don't want explosive diarrhea, so I've been avoiding anything like that. That's why I didn't buy fresh strawberries, just because I don't know where they're coming from. Otherwise, I would have got fresh strawberries.
So apparently,
Strawberries.
it's just the lettuce.
Just the
and
lettuce.
there's a lot of restaurants that have contracts with Taylor Farms for their lettuce. Some of the bag salads in the grocery stores are from Taylor Farms.
So 16 pounds, 14 pence. Is that right? Is that how you say it in the UK? 16 pound, 14 pence?
Very nice, Creed.
That's not a bad deal.
Your toilet has a vent. You're ready. Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want.
You made Nilla nuts today, man. You know what? I vape Nilla nuts a long time, and it almost seems like you get burned out on it. But when you put it aside and vape something else for a while and then go back to it, it is so damn good.
That's why that bottle's still sitting on the kitchen table that you barely use because you can't stop fucking vaping those nasty ass menthol disposables.
You know, I think Hot Butter Steve will get a kick out of this. So one of the juices that we make is called Nilla Nuts. It's even printed on this label right here. Nilla Nuts. Well, you can barely see it, but it's Nutz. Nilla Nuts.
I mean, John Q, to be fair, I have heard some of the side effects from the GLP-1s are
Now,
similar to California lettuce. I don't know if it's actually California lettuce. I have no idea where Taylor Farms is, but
Roger Wilco, over. Out. All right. So, Nilla Nuts is like a vanilla hazelnut mix, right? Okay. So we have another juice, and if you pick up on the slight euphemism here, the other juice is called Nilla Please. Just saying, people could take that however they want, but the other juice is called Nilla Please. I think that juice is funny just from the name. Nilla Please.
right, they are in well, the
Which is
company's
just
in
basically
California.
vanilla. It's just
I
vanilla.
don't know
But,
where their actual
yeah.
farm is.
Nilla
I'm assuming it's
Please.
probably
That's it.
California.
That's it, Hot Butter Steve. I mean, I'm just saying, I've heard that expression with different letters in it quite often. But Nilla Please was the name of the other juice.
Why would they ship the lettuce from Mexico to another farm in California instead of directly to
You
its
don't like
factory?
hazelnut
That
cream?
doesn't make sense.
Okay, I will say this,
She says
Linda.
she doesn't like hazelnut creamer.
Hazelnut creamer's good, but our favorite creamer by far
No,
is French
your
vanilla.
favorite. It's not my favorite.
My favorite creamer is French vanilla, hands down, 100%. I've tried all the other creamers.
Yeah.
I always settle back to French vanilla. It seems like that it doesn't taint my coffee any kind of weird direction. It just makes it better. Italian sweet cream is not bad, Stina. I do like that, but I like
I like the
French
Italian
vanilla better.
sweet cream, but it doesn't have enough flavor for me. The caramel macchiato creamer is good. I like the best one that I've ever had is they had a coconut creamer, but it was I was only able to find the sugar-free version once.
Chevy's been posting a lot of stuff on Facebook lately, and I can't understand half of what the hell he's saying. I'm
Right,
looking at some of his posts going, what in
Chevy,
the
from
hell?
what I understand about Taylor Farms is it's not necessarily the field where it's getting contaminated. It's all the packaging equipment is and that's where their failures happen a lot, is the cleanliness in their processing part. So I have no idea.
Hot Butter Steve, I don't want you to feel left out. You now
All I
have
know
the power.
All I know is an Oreo would never do that to me. I'm just saying. I've never got explosive watery diarrhea from potato chips. Well, unless you're talking about those Alestra ones, which that was the whole point of those. But
Even though Hot Butter Steve does not read all the comments in his channel during his damn show, and I'm like waiting for him to read my comment, and I'm like, fine, whatever. But, I get it. He's concentrated on his co-host. I would say he's a guest, but he seems more like a co-host during his show. This smoke from Canada isn't full smoke. That's most of my posts. Oh, I got you, Chevy. Yeah, and we got it full force today, man. It is crap. It sucks. I don't like the smell of it. It literally smells like a burning campfire right outside our house. Luckily, inside, we have no smell
you're
whatsoever.
such a weenie. When the swamp was on fire, the smoke was like 15 times as thick, and
Now,
it smelled like burn.
That's
it
a whole
smelled
different
like
smell.
It smelled like burning shit.
Yeah.
Because it was, and it was like that for like 2 weeks. Like you could barely see the stoplights in front of you. You could smell it in your house. It was strong enough to where you'd go outside and just like a campfire, you could smell it on your clothes and in your hair, and it was bad.
Is Oshkosh this weekend, Linda? I did not know that. I know, what is it?
I never tried any of the Olestra stuff. No thanks.
Moonshiners is like the end of this month, beginning of, it's like the end of this month into the beginning of August, is Moonshiners.
And Linda, I only like pumpkin spice in
Oh,
November
damn,
and December.
Chevy.
Any other time is lame.
That sucks, Chevy. That sucks hard.
So, see, Chevy, we live right next to an Air Force base. So all of our stuff is covered in black
Jet
jet
fuel.
fuel soot.
Yeah.
That you basically have to. We had to use, the aluminum dishcloths that they are been advertising. That was the only thing that we could use to actually get that shit off our vehicles.
Yeah, that
Which
jet
worked like a
fuel does
charm
not want to
without
come off your
scratching the
damn
paint, but
car.
yeah.
Especially
No,
a
it
white
doesn't.
car, which we both have white cars. And it's like,
Mhm.
damn, how do I get this crap off of here? That was the only thing that worked. The good thing is we got the smoke today. It's supposed
It'll
to
be
be
gone by
gone by
tomorrow.
tomorrow morning. Apparently the winds are going to push through tonight and blow all the smoke away, which I'm thankful for. I'm glad it's getting it blown out of here because damn that. We've had a red sun. I can show y'all pictures. We've had a red sun the last 3 days.
I think it looks cool.
So I got a couple pictures. It looks so weird.
Look, I'll tell you this much, right? When this one cooks in my kitchen and decides to fry anything, that hurts my chest way more than all that bullshit outside.
I mean, that's showing it from my phone's probably not the best way, but that's pretty much what it looks like. It's similar anyways. But yeah, the sun's been looking weird lately. And they're nice, calm days. They're great days to fly, but the visibility is not really good. You could fly in it technically because you still have a good couple 100 feet visibility, but you can't see like a
Yes,
mile
Scott.
away. Like if I took off and flew from my neighborhood, I wouldn't be able to see Langley Air Force Base because it'd be covered in smoke. But anywhere that I'm near, I'd be able to see. Like if I'm getting near the ground, I'd be able to see the ground just fine. But we got a flying coming up in 2 months. I got to fly 4th of July. I'm happy about that. That kind of took my itch away, so I'm good for now. I don't see any reason to like rush to get back in the air really fast. Obviously, you want to take every opportunity you can, but this smoke is bad. It is bad, Linda. It's bad. Nobody should be breathing this stuff in. And I hate that we lost a pilot a couple days ago.
That's cool, Chevy. I know
I
somebody that's
don't know what
related to the McCoys.
the full details are. I don't think anybody knows, but it sucks. It really does. YouTube is forcing a monetization change on August 17th. What? Why did I get that on my watch, number one?
I don't know. It's
But
probably
they've
a
already taken
video.
my monetization away, so who really cares? And and I gave them the best argument I could when I sent my appeal. And I said, I don't understand why people can post videos about guns and drugs, but yet I post videos about vaping that's actually safer than smoking, but y'all want to take my monetization
You
away,
act
but
like
yet they
you're
can.
the first fucking person to make that same argument. They don't give a shit because it doesn't. Their advertisers don't like it.
Yeah, it's bull crap. But like I said, I wasn't worried about the monetization. I just think it sucks that it took away super chat and everything. I can't, can't send money that way. So whatever. I got a PayPal link, but Cloud Trucker don't have PayPal, It is what it is. I'm not too concerned with it. Whether I got monetization, I'm still going to keep casting. I've been doing it this long. I'm just going to keep going. Nobody else, except maybe Grim Green, but he doesn't cast as much as I do. But yeah, Grim Green's been doing it longer than I have, so I can't compare with him. But everybody else, not even close to what I do. Not even close.
You know, this AI bullshit is driving me crazy because there's a lot of videos that he wants to watch that sound super interesting. But as soon as I realize that it's an AI voice, it's like you can't even be fucking arsed to speak on your own video. You got to plug everything into AI because the mispronunciation makes me twitch and it drives me fucking crazy.
It,
But it's like, what? Why even bother putting out content if you're not gonna? I hate it. I can't fucking stand it.
You know, Linda, and I know we're going to run over here. It's already after 10, but I got to bring up a couple things here. The AI stuff is getting out of control. I can't tell you how many YouTube videos I've watched and go, that's freaking AI. You can tell the person's not even real that they're showing on the video. It's like, that's AI all day long. Not to mention, what, 80% of the videos on Facebook are AI. It's like, come on, man. This is it's ridiculous. Stop putting all this AI crap. It's taking over, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. I think they should make a global law that if your video or post or whatever, if it has AI, I think you should be required to put a disclaimer on the video saying this video was created using AI. I think that should be mandatory. Mandatory. Even though if you're smart enough, most AI videos, almost all AI videos, unless they clip them together, are under 30 seconds long. If you see a video and it's under 30 seconds, it's a high probability that it's AI. Very high. So if it's a video longer than that, then it's probably not AI. But if they took two videos and stuck them together, then it could still be AI. So watch out for that. But what was the other thing I was going to talk about? I can't even think. AI and advertisers. Yeah, YouTube's greedy, of course. I don't remember what I was going to bring up, but there's
hey,
1 to
Slappy.
2 hour AI videos on YouTube. Oh, great, dire thing.
I think I summoned the Slappy by mentioning bagels.
Slappy's always here to tell us to shut up. Thank you, Slappy. We needed it. We needed that. Yeah.
He is the slap bot.
You don't use AI? I've used AI once on one of my last couple of videos just to make a thumbnail because I couldn't figure out how to make my damn video do a thumbnail, and it did an okay job, but it worded it weird, and I'm like, whatever, I'll just go with that. But yeah, it's it is what it is. Well, regardless of the fact, remember what you've learned here, especially for the paramotor pilots. Do not attempt launching if your wing is oscillating. That should be common sense. But I still feel bad for the pilot. No one deserves to die doing something they love. And it really sucks. But
it is.
We can all learn from it. That's the good thing.
Lazy.
We can learn from it and go, hey, you know, I need to make sure I don't make that mistake. And as we are pilots, we learn something new every day. And there's no point where you're like, oh, I know everything now. No, you learn something every day. If you stop learning, then you will stop living. That simple. So, what? Does it look okay? Uh-oh, Stina sent me something.
Yeah, she said check your messages.
Oh, wow. I like that it has cactuses in there. That's crazy.
John Q says, send Creed some wire. I will.
New
He's just got to
Mexico.
give it to me.
Holy crap. That March 20th is exactly when spring wing goes down. That's exactly
She does not give two fucks when
I'm-
spring wing is happening.
I get that, but come as you are, no fancy attire required. I think the invitation looks fine. Honestly, it does. Well, okay. We've rambled on long enough. I just want to make sure everybody stays safe out there. And we'll be back on. I may come on Sunday, like I said, when we have the special guest come in. You'll find out more when Sunday happens. I honestly think and if I do come on and do a show Sunday, it's probably going to be like maybe an hour, if that. And that's it. But I hope everybody has an excellent weekend and everybody gets out of this smoke and crap that we got going on now. If you're experiencing it right now, which if you're on the East Coast, you may be.
Everybody point your fans to the north.
Yeah, point your fans to the north. Blow it back to Canada.
Go outside and stand
Here
on
you
your
go,
porch
Canada, Canada.
Yeah.
But y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. We'll catch y'all probably Sunday. I'm just going to say probably because I don't know for sure. But if not, then I'll be back on next Friday. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.